I'm Jennifer Copty. I'm the head coach of the Synchronized Swimming Club here at Variety Village. We have 100 athletes from grassroots to high performance, able-bodied, and kids with special needs. We have programs that run from an hour and a half of basic swimming lessons and fundamental skills all the way up to athletes who train 27 to 28 hours of high performance.
Wake up, bring the flags, let's go.
My name is Grace and I'm a synchronized swimmer for the 13 to 15 AA team here at Variety Village. I've been doing synchro for, I think this is my 6th year, and the coaches are so great. They're always motivating us.
Tegan, square.
And I love how it's so, I can be so active. They involve land training and water training, and I just like everything about it, how they involve everybody. No one's ever put down. It's always positive, and they're always bringing your spirit up.
Let's go. So when we have an athlete who has a special need, they are slotted into the program where they're most comfortable with their athletic skills, with their cognitive skills, with their physical skills. We have an athlete that's been training with us, and she started off in her own private lesson and slowly just moved into working with kids who she was at the appropriate skill with, and through integration became one of the best swimmers with a disability in Canada.
Nicole! Chloe, you were too far out there.
I'm Nicole Flynn, and I come to Variety Village as an athlete. I do synchro and speed swimming. When I was 8 years old, I was in the Solomon with my first coach. And the head coach, Dan Seaver, walked over and said, "Do you like music? Do you like to dance? And do you like water?" And I said, "Yes, all 3 of them." And she said, "I want that kid in synchro." And that's when I come into synchro.
See guys, you have to hit the first vertical.
And her mom said, what is this synchro? And so I explained it to her, and she said she loves all of those things. I said, well, let's give it a try. So she started the program, and ever since, she's been moving up and up and up, and started with provincial level, then moved to national level, and then she went to the World Down Syndrome Aquatic Championships, where she won gold there. Yeah, she's done some great stuff.
One. You kept looking back, you can't look back.
I have 21 Down syndrome, and having Down syndrome doesn't actually stop me, as society does. I just love synchro specifically. I do have strength, you have to be graceful, and also to be flexible.
Laura, darling, that needs a lot more speed.
In the synchro club, they don't treat me different than they treat me as the others. It's not about one person around the world, it's just a whole of people as working as a team that does support each other.
Vamonos!
Synchro is a good sport for kids with special needs because for some kids with physical needs, there's no impact. And it's great for kids with cognitive disabilities because it's so fun. I have found that kids specifically who have Down syndrome love synchro because they love music and they love swimming. Girls would come in for practice. 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. they would do land. So it would be all fundamental movement skills. They would do running. Then they'd focus on body parts. So either they'd do a leg day or a core day or an arm day. And then there would be 45 minutes of flexibility as well.
Physical testing is probably a good spot to make up some ground on kids that are going to beat you in junior figures.
Usually I train a lot, 6 days a week. I put my whole effort and do this swimming. My favorite part of synchro is to work and put a full potential to this and get a big boost of footing.
My name is Jeff Allaire, and my connection to Variety Village is that I've got 2 daughters in synchronized swimming, and they're both in programs here.
What a wonderful teammate.
The strengths of this club come from a lot of different places. One, the number of kids, you get an exposure to a much broader depth of talent, but also within the coaching team, you've got judges, high-level technical coaches, as well as artistic coaches, choreographers. The full gamut is available at the facility, so that knowledge transfer and athlete pool is just, it's a nice mix to make for a great growth perspective.
So the 13 to 15 team competed in Kamloops, the team final event, and one of the coaches said to me earlier in the day, she said, "You know, Jen, September 4th, it all comes down to this. as in the first day of training in the last year. And I said, that doesn't make me feel better, that makes me feel nervous. Another coach said, it's been more like 15 years. And I was like, oh, great, a lot of pressure here. But it all just sort of came together. It's a very special group of kids. We were nervous, I would say, but confident. The kids have been training, since the beginning of this season, and they're sort of a 15-year project. They swam an incredible swim, and it was, synchronized, sharp, their patterns were small, and the crowd was incredibly into it. And they finished, and it was amazing. And the whole crowd went crazy. And they read out the final score. We got a 79.5. It's a very, very large score, and the kids are all screaming, and we did our big, 1, 2, 3 team cheer. They were totally awesome, totally awesome. Our athletes with disabilities competed also in Kamloops, BC, and there were quite a few from other clubs in Canada, as well as an international entry from the States. And the event has now become quite a tradition, and a lot of people come out to watch, a lot of spectators come out to watch, and a lot of judges come out to watch. So in synchronized swimming, there's panels of judges of 15. The stands were packed. I think it made quite a statement about athletes with disabilities in synchronized swimming, and I think coaches go back from that event with an idea that they could start the same thing at their program.
What I love about Variety Village is they involve everybody. No one's ever put down. It's always positive, and they're always bringing your spirit up. I don't know if there is a exact winning recipe, but I just think it's, I don't know, work ethic, I guess. I mean, we're always, we're go-getters, and we always work harder and harder as challenges come.
That's better.
Coming to the village this year has been a great experience for me, for broadening my girls' exposure to adversity. That there's different things, disabilities and everything else. So the integration perspective is key. They're friends with all of them, and it's the interaction with them, and it's great.
Good.
There's a focus on performance, and that again can tie into kids with special needs for sure, because it doesn't matter what your level is, doesn't matter what your disability is, doesn't matter where you are in the sport. None of that matters, it just matters if you're doing your best performance. It becomes less about the external stuff that you cannot control, like the result. I mean, it's a judged sport. And it becomes more about your personal perfection and your personal best.
If you love Synchro, you love your strength and you love yourself. And now I'm integrated into a normal athlete. And you know what? Never kept up. I never did.
Variety Village is a facility where whatever you need as an athlete, you can get it. It's, it's sort of a place where you can come and do whatever you need to do. So it's sort of a one-stop shop for all kinds of things.